It's April 23rd, 2016, and you're listening to the NSK's PV Power Hour, brought to you by NewSchoolKaidan.com. My name is Yoshi, and as always, I got Daily. What's up?
Hi, what's up? I'm
Not,
doing good.
not too much. And we also have Draco, Charlie Draco Cowden.
Yo,
What's up?
not too much.
Not too much, so
Just like everybody else
just
at all times.
all three of us, not too much going on, so we can go straight into the PVs here. We're going to talk about, Anger Me, Up Girls, Ebichu. We're going to talk about a whole bunch of PVs tonight, so let's get straight into it. First up, Anjurumu, Anger Me, as we like to call it.
Anger me, yes.
Sugi Tsugi Zoku Zoku. One by one, one after another. Because,
Yay.
god damn it.
Cheetah prints are back.
Jesus, no. Take them away.
They're back.
I don't want them.
Yeah.
You can't know. They're back to stay.
I don't want them.
What was the Morning Musume? There was a Morning Musume release
Yes.
where they wore cheetah prints.
Uh,
With all neon lights and the...
Yes. Goodbye.
It was one of those Electro Musume songs.
Fuck. I like that song.
I like that song too.
I feel like an asshole not remembering. Help me.
I don't know.
Help me.
Help Me? That was
Help
the song?
Help me.
Was that the song?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just Google it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is. It is
It's
indeed.
the cheetah that puked cotton candy pink onto the skirts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember complaining about that.
I remember vividly about that podcast I was on talking about it.
Some real ugly covers that produced.
Oh god, the bricks. Remember the bricks?
Yep.
That was bad. That
But
was as
speaking
bad
of-
as it got.
Speaking of Morning Musume, Anger Me. They're not Morning Musume, but they're related.
The sisters.
Kind of.
Yeah.
So, what do you think about this song?
The song is like I feel like there's Tsunku influences. I don't know who wrote the song. I need to look that up before I make any judgments
Right.
on who wrote the song and whatnot. But it feels like the repetitive chorus lines. That's like totally reminiscent of like something Tsunku would do.
Yeah.
What about the rap sections, though?
I mean, Tsunku has done rap stuff. I just
That's true.
just not like this. This is more like Japanese rap where it's like, hey, just say words with an attitude rhythmically.
Yeah, that's true.
Not really rapping, type of thing.
Yeah. Doesn't look like Sunku wrote this one.
Yeah, but it feels Tsunku in a sort of Tsunku way, but not all the way Tsunku.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually really like this. I was a little put off at the start with the opening, but once it gets started, I really like it.
You like the chorus, right?
Yeah.
I
And,
like the
well,
chorus.
The
Yeah.
woes.
It's What was that?
I like the woes.
I don't know if I like the woes that much.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Whoa,
whoa, whoa, whoa. Was that Anger Me? No, that's Juice Juice. I'm sorry.
Whatever, man. Hello Project.
Hello Project shit, man.
It's
Yeah.
all under the same umbrella.
Yep.
Same tricks, man.
So, like right after they rap, which is fine, not a problem. I don't mind the
Rapping's
rapping.
okay.
It's fine. It's Japanese rapping, so it's not really rapping, but it's fine, not a problem.
Mhm.
But then it goes straight into like speaking lines for like one line, and it's super random and I don't know. It's super weird. It's like rap is like it's it's quick rhythm. Then it's like I never thought of you that way, Johnny Kun. It's a little weird. The transition's a little off for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the chorus is basically, I mean, it's what I'm going to tie to this song the most.
Oh, absolutely.
And it comes back, and it's easy to remember. I think it's
Yeah.
I think it has a good hook. This is probably one of the closer K-poppy. I don't know. I feel like this song has a lot more similarities to K-pop than most of Hello Project songs, even when they try to go on the more dancey EDM side.
Yeah, I guess it's sort of like they're not trying to be K-pop, but this is as close as to K-pop.
I feel like
they
the
can
rap
get.
sections in particular
Yeah.
are very like reminiscent of
What is
some
it?
K-pop I've listened to.
21. Mega chalaga. Mega chalaga.
21 is a national treasure, so
I know, I love that album.
it's like the only album I listen to.
I was thinking as a group, so
Yeah, the group 21.
okay.
To anyone,
To anyone.
Yeah.
aka 21.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Hello Project putting their English translated lyrics on their videos is really a double-edged sword sometimes,
It's
or a lot of
Yeah.
the time, or most of the time. Like, there's probably some more artistry and like fine, like nuances and whatnot that it's gonna miss. But
Yeah.
I mean, through this, I can get a gist of the song and the message and everything. But I'm just not sure that I'm like really down with like, or I'm not sure that the message like really resonates with me at all.
Yeah.
I mean, is it
It just
supposed
seems
to?
like they're like Linkin Parky almost, where like they just like they're just like annoyed at things and they just verbalize it, but they
Teenage
don't.
angst.
There's no like substance to what they're saying though. They're not actually asking for change or anything. They're just complaining essentially.
Yeah.
Which I don't know. Like I typically don't like those lyrics much at all.
The Diaries of a Teenage Schoolgirl
Yeah, I guess.
by Brian Ashcraft.
I mean, the thing is, like, the tone is uplifting. Yeah, I don't know. It's the lyrics aren't anything to get me excited about. Like, I
No.
can't. It's not like, oh man, like, the song and the lyrics are working together in chorus and like pumping me up. That's not happening. Like, I think the song is more invigorating.
I'm
by
not here for
itself.
the lyrics in idol music, so I think I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
Generally, I would like them. I would like to be okay with the lyrics. I'd be like, yeah, I get what you're saying, and I agree with you, and
Yeah, but it's not like they're.
I feel like this happens more with Hello Project than any other group, though. A lot of times I hear songs and I really like them, and then I read the lyrics, and at best, most of the time, I'm just like, oh, okay, so that's what they were singing about. I didn't know they were singing about this. But with Hello Project, for some reason, even like the early like Morning Musume songs,
It's teenage angst.
especially songs that I mean, even with songs that I really like from Morning Musume, like throughout their entire discography from the year 2000 onward, I would read the lyrics to the songs I really like, and I would be like, oh, if anything, this like detracts from my enjoyment of
I
the
got a
song.
pimple. It's a bummer. A vampire's come out at night, so I gotta stay in bed.
Fuck.
That's
Yeah.
actual lyrics.
That
That's
sounds like
actual-
Hello Project.
That's actual lyrics, not even making that up.
Yeah.
That. Yeah.
But that, in turn, is charming to me because it is absolutely ridiculous. And Sunku's not there for the absolute, like,
No.
ridiculousness anymore. So someone else is stepping in and doing Sunku's god work. Godly work.
These aren't even ridiculous, though. I mean, the lyrics that you put out from whatever song that was. Do you know what song that was?
Wagamama, Kinomama, I No Joke is the pimple one. And then Asian Celebration is the vampire one.
Asian Celebration.
Bears Coke. That's a fucking awesome song, yo.
It is.
Holy
It is a good song.
shit, that's a good song.
See, those lyrics I can even get behind because they're almost meaningless.
It is.
But here,
meaningless.
I feel like they're trying to make a message, but it just comes off as like a very like I don't know. It's very sort of like heavy-handed, and it does read like a teenager wrote those lyrics.
Have you noticed, like, Anjuruma in particular has, like, very Japanese four kanji, like, proverb thing going on? Like,
I would not notice
Taikibansei, Taikibansei, Gasho, whatever.
Mhm.
That's, like, four kanji, like, proverb. It's like, hey, here's a life lesson.
Right.
Adverb.
So basically, it's like an after-school TV special. Of
Yeah,
theirs.
they're just trying to teach you a lesson about life. You know, when you get knocked down 7 times, you got to get up 8 times. That's an actual song.
Yep. That was a good song. I like that.
It's a great song, but
Yeah,
every song is like a proverb
Yeah.
by ANGERME.
And all the lyrics are literally the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get knocked down, get back
So-
up. I get
Just-
knocked down.
Isn't life great? And then isn't life terrible? And then isn't life great again? But no, it's actually terrible. But no, it's great. It's
Shit,
in the
I got a
same
pimple on
single.
my face.
ANGERME in general, in a nutshell. I don't know. I'll give score time. I'm gonna give Zoku Zoku a solid 72 out of 100. And we hardly talked about the PV at all, really, didn't we?
There really isn't
I think we just talked
much.
about their outfits, and
It's light tubes.
I didn't like I didn't like their outfits.
I actually like the color of their outfits better in the light
Um,
tubes than I do in the close-ups.
I think the dance shots have merit. Like, they made it exciting.
I
The
think it's shot
transitions are
nicely.
terrible. All the like weird filters and like blinding lights they try to transition with are kind of
Vertical
bad.
light shapes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they have the light bars, which is a thing. You know, it's a very popular thing to do. The set is pretty standard.
It's
It's just basically a long, like, you know, it's a dance shot with some close-up solo shots.
yeah, it's what
I
Hello
think it's pretty
Project
effective.
PVs.
There's nothing about it that I really don't like aside from the outfits. I'll give it like the same score, or like a 70. I'll give it a straight 70.
Yeah, I don't mind the PV. I mean, it's what Hello Project has become lately, as far as PVs go. Pick a warehouse, shoot the dance, throw in some close-ups.
Light tubes or something.
Yeah,
Maybe a curtain.
maybe.
I mean, do you miss the days of Pyoko Pyoko?
Yes.
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 No, not Pyoko Pyoko, but like Big Band or Do It Now.
Mm.
Yeah,
Wait,
but
when was that?
That's like 10 years ago.
Yeah,
Shit.
yeah, something like that. Actually, probably longer than that. That's probably like 2004.
I mean, 123 basically created this format for them, right? That was when the sparkly things and the dance shots,
In
the
studio
flashiness
dance
and all
shots.
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
Which
that's where
one
they
was
settled on that formula.
which one was first? 1, 2, 3, or yeah, I guess it would be 1, 2, 3.
I think 123 was like one of the ones that we remember.
Before that was, I feel like the prototype for 123 was Renai Hunter,
Yeah.
and God, that was awful.
But Renai Hunter had cool ideas, like the newspaper clippings or the magazine clippings.
That's
and
true.
The
They
members
tried
were like
things.
on it, acting cute and shit. Like that was cool. I thought that was cool.
Yeah,
The rest of it, well, it's not hot. You know, like the sequins curtains and the silver outfits. No.
yeah, the crab.
The crab dance, of course. I still like the song.
Yeah.
So, I'd give this song like a 79. I would definitely listen to this. I would, without a doubt, listen to this. The PV, yeah, probably a 70. There's nothing.
Yeah, it's competent.
Yeah, there's nothing really wrong with it. Nothing really new or interesting with it either. And it
I'll-
doesn't even really focus in on the fact that this is Mamie's last single.
Nope. Does she not get a solo B-side or something?
I don't know.
She's too good for it, man. She's just like, no, let me go.
No, man.
I have no idea.
Alright, I'm gonna give the PV a 74. I think it's fine. I think it's shot nicely. It's got a semi-Japan filter, but it's not like a total Japan filter, so I'm not gonna deduct 10 points like I usually do. But it's shot nicely, so I like it. 74. The song, I may have been like vocal about the weirdness, but I still think this song is pretty fucking awesome. I'll give the song an 83. I think it's definitely above
Damn.
average. I think it's super catchy. I wasn't so sure when I first heard it, but I definitely really, really like it. And I think it might grow on me. The more and more I listen to it, I think it might grow on me. The chorus is just... It just gets stuck in your head, like... And you're just like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
The song's on, yeah! And just, like, throwing bows. Like this. It feels good.
It's got that hook like Taiki Bonsai.
Yeah, the hook is there. And that's why I'm here, you know? I'm here
I think
for
I
the
just
hooks.
don't dig the vibe as much.
Yeah.
If you have a serious song and you're rapping in it, that gives me like that cringy new metal feeling sometimes. Where you just listen to it and you're like,
That's the best!
I don't know if that's the best.
Linkin
Yoshi.
Park is the greatest band of the 21st century.
I mean, yeah, 10
I
years,
might disagree
15
with
years
that.
ago. Shit.
Oh, I'm sorry, I meant Limp Bizkit.
Oh, of course. Yes.
They're the greatest band of the 21st century.
Chocolate Starfish.
Chocolate Starfish, we gonna keep on rolling, baby! That's Anjuremu, Tsugi Tsugi Zoku Zoku. Next up, we also have another Anjuremu song, Itoshima Distance.
Yeah.
So
this is
apparently-
basically the same song, right?
No. This song is fucking weird as fuck!
This song didn't do it for me.
It's like a serenade. Serenade?
It is, but it's got like this Latin feel to it, and it's sort of
Yeah,
up
it's
tempo.
definitely got some Latin inspiration.
It's fucking weird.
Yeah.
It's got the strings and the drums.
It's J Latin. I don't know if that's an actual genre.
It definitely is in Japan. Japan uses this all the fucking time.
Japan loves this Latin that they created.
Yeah,
It's fantastic.
no. It's like they never outgrew Ricky Martin. They're just like, no, this is amazing.
Salsa?
This has to be a staple in our genre.
I don't know what salsa is. Ugh, I don't know. We'll just keep doing J Latin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they just fell in love with that sound, and they just like it never went out
Yep.
of season for them like it has here in the U.S.
Yeah. And those outfits.
Oh God.
The can we get rid of
jester
the
clown
clouds?
outfits.
The white elephant in the room are those outfits.
More like pink elephant. But yeah.
I don't know what color it is, but it's standing out.
Yeah.
Like this song
Just
is trying to be
like-
serious, right?
Yeah.
I see a fucking jester.
Yep.
Yep.
What
No,
the
they're
fuck?
sad clowns, Yoshi. They're sad clowns.
They don't have makeup.
That's
That's why they're
makeup
sad.
might have helped. Might have helped. But I'm not gonna swear to it.
If they had makeup on, then I'll be like, okay, this is just some crazy dumb shit that maybe Stardust would come up with. But the song doesn't the song in no way matches the visuals going on here. Why are they wearing jester clown outfits in some sort of nice mansion by the beach? It makes no fucking sense.
They are royal jesters.
with cowboy hats, nonetheless.
Like, I think her name is Aika Maho. She's wearing red. She has those fucking like pointy ass like jester things like growing out the side. Everyone
Yeah.
else is wearing like smaller cowboy bowler hat looking things like fedoras and crowns or whatever. But she has
Yeah.
this ridiculous, unbelievably like
Massive.
large thing on her head, and it's ridiculous.
Yep.
How can you watch this thing and not laugh?
This is a fashion disaster. Of high magnitude, just patterns
my
in your
God.
face. It's nonstop checkers everywhere. And
The
they're wearing
funny,
checkers on top of checkers, which is,
It's incredible.
it's got to be some sort of crime.
yeah.
You know when someone like is like a serial killer and they're jailed and they're like, okay, I'm willing to do an NBC interview
Yep.
from jail. I want to like interview the outfit designer
Yes.
for the crime or whatever was committed here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to look at. Literally,
It just there's a huge
it
disconnect.
screws up
for
my
me.
eyes a little bit whenever they show up.
Like, not only is it gaudy, it just doesn't make sense in the context of the PVN song. If they're like
they are
if-
clowns in love, Yoshi.
No, but
and
if they're like if it's like a happy song, they're doing goofy shit, they're hula hooping and like
No,
doing,
it's
riding a
ironic.
unicycle. It's not. This is not ironic. They're all serious.
This is so artsy. You just don't understand.
Is it like the clown face
This
with like
is
a
next
tear
level
rolling
shit.
down the eyes, and then it's like it's
Yeah.
supposed to signify.
Crying on the inside.
Yeah.
This is a representation of the heart of a sad clown.
Oh my god.
It is a white mansion with poorly
This
dressed clowns. in it.
romantic Latin song.
This looks like something straight out of like the Queen of Hearts army.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but why are they singing a romantic
I don't
Latin
know.
song? That's my issue, man. It's like, okay, the outfits are fine. I can say they're dumb. They're
You cannot say
ridiculous.
they are fine. You take that back.
Okay, it can be fine in context. If they were in Alice in Wonderland,
Yeah.
I think it would be fine. But in this context, where it's all serious, very romantic, very sensual, very Latin, you want to twist and you know the hips don't lie, but those outfits are lying.
Yep.
Yep.
It's just bad.
Yeah.
And I mean, the song to me also sounds very boilerplate. It doesn't, you know. I mean, this sound has been explored plenty of times. I don't think this brings anything new to the table. I'm not a particularly big fan of Latin J-pop. It has to do something really special for me to pay attention to it, but this song isn't really doing any of that for me. So
Yeah.
I'll just go ahead and give this like, you know, I'll give it like a 55 for the song. I guess like straight 50 for this music. No, it doesn't deserve a 50. No, does it though? Because it's not terribly made, right?
It's not terribly made.
Like there's some variety. There's like cinematography here of some sort. It's not all static and like it's not cut in a boring way. So I'll give it points for that. So yeah, I will give it. I'll let it even out at 50. I just don't like anything that's happening in the frames of any of this stuff. I guess the close-up shots are all right because I'm not looking at their outfits.
Yeah. Yeah, this song's almost like ballad level for me. It just does not do it for me. I would probably give the song like a... I'd even go lower. I'd go like 52. I would not listen to this again. Ever. The PV... Other than the outfits, there's nothing really wrong with it. But...
It's not exciting either, though.
No, it's not. I'd give it like, 55. It's just barely above average. Barely.
I don't know. Every time I see Aika Maho and her stupid fucking hat,
Yep.
I'm just triggered.
She's got the best hat, though. Wouldn't you say?
Is it the best?
I think it's the best hat.
You don't want that hat. I think she like they
No,
you
she's
know,
like the king. She's the king jester with that hat.
no, she is the jester. She's the fucking joke.
No, she's the leader.
The
She's the
leading of
ringleader.
assholes. Bunch of assholes. God, they look like a bunch of assholes.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Just imagine them like walking into a fast food restaurant and demanding food.
I mean, I'd give them some fries. I would supersize their fries for free on the house.
Just to get out of here. Get out of here
No,
with your
the
outfits.
courage of wearing that in public, I think, is enough for me.
Oh, I mean,
So my issue is still with the disconnect of the outfits and then the song. I don't think. Okay, the outfits are ridiculous, so you know,
Yeah.
it's pretty bad.
Goes
but
without
it's
saying.
what disturbs me the most is the disconnect between the outfits and the song and the atmosphere. That's the weirdest part for me. That's why it makes no sense to me. I'll give the PV a 68, mostly due to the fact that the outfits are fucking so out of place looking in this context of the PV. I'll give the song a 60.
60.
Yeah, Itoshima is an island in Fukuoka, or in part of the Fukuoka prefecture. I believe it's an island because it's a shima. And they sing with Fukuoka accent. So they don't say Sukidayo, they say Suitooto. It sounds fucking weird to me. And it also doesn't help that it's too high for them, so they're sort of struggling to reach the notes.
Yeah.
So it's kind of rough to listen to. So I'll give it a 60.
Also, the lyrics are very needy, and I don't like that.
Fucking lyrics. You don't like needy girls. I get it.
God.
High maintenance girls. All
They're
right.
way too into the relationship for me.
Maybe you're too casual about it, okay? Maybe you need to be more committed, Day.
God.
Well, Mamie's leaving, so you need to commit to someone else.
Not happening.
So you're just gonna, like, not pick an Oshi?
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see. That's Anjuramu Itoshima Distance. My god, what a fucking... It's something.
What a weird,
What a weird
thing. It's
That's
not
the
a
thing.
weird song, but just it's a weird package.
The package is weird. It's fucking
Yeah.
Some wires crossed
for sure.
there.
Next up, Bandmade The Non-Fiction Days.
The non-fiction days are my least favorite days.
The real ones?
Yeah.
Where you can't get away?
Who wants non-fiction days?
Is
Who wants
he
to
real?
read non-fiction books? Who wants non-fiction anything, honestly?
You know, if it's like a biography.
I guess so. But I mean, how much of that non-fiction biography is actually non-fiction?
I mean, I guess it
Huh?
depends on
Eat some of that brain food.
how embellished it is, I guess.
I'm not super familiar with Bandmade. They are a rock band,
Yes.
not unlike Scandal, I imagine.
It's heavier.
It's heavier?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Are their songs heavier than this one?
They're about this.
Okay.
This is about
Because
the
Scandal's
heavy-
sort of had this sound too before.
Yeah. I guess they've
But
done some
I
heavier
think-
things.
I think the thing is the music is about this hard, but Scandal's like lyrical writing and their the vocal melodies are a lot more like they're a lot brighter,
Right.
whereas gives me much more of like a melancholy, like almost evanescence-y kind of vibe.
Yeah. That's probably the right way to put it.
So this is more like attitude-y.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's definitely darker, a little more attitude.
That lady's got a blue rose in her hair, so
Dude, that's
just to
her
let you know.
Psyche's signature purple rose, blue
Yeah?
rose.
Oh, is it
man.
purple?
It's like blue purple-ish. It's probably blue. Yeah,
Hmm.
that one's blue. She's done some darker ones, but yeah,
And they wear maid outfits because
they're called band
because they
aid.
need that contrast, not because they actually come from maid heritage.
Maybe they worked at a maid cafe and that's how they
Maybe.
met. And they're like, "Hey, let's form a band. You play an instrument.
That
I
one
play an
lady
instrument."
is not wearing a maid outfit though, in the all black.
The singer?
singer?
Oh,
I guess
there are
no,
two
the
of 'em.
bassist. The bassist.
Yeah, the bassist
Yeah, she's wearing like
just has a straight up
dress.
goth dress on.
Yeah.
Although I guess that could be a maid dress. I don't know. So what do you think about this song?
It's good.
It's
It's catchy. I think it's the best song they've done since Real Existence. They've done, I think, 2 singles since Real Existence, and those were a little bit of a little flat, sort of not hype. This sort of brings it back. More hype, good hook, good, like, thick energy, girthy sound.
I'm listening to Real Existence now. I feel like I like this song a lot more.
Oh, Real Existence is easily their best song. Easily.
Yeah, this one just like Real Existence just hits super hard. It's very thrashy.
Super catchy. Awesome melodies. The instrumental work always is awesome by Bandmade.
Yeah, I think in comparison, Non-Fiction Days is sort of It's a little more
B-side.
laid back.
Yeah.
A little bit.
It's not as aggressive. It's a
Yeah,
little
yeah.
more emotional.
This has a little more, yeah, more focus on melody, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm super down with the melody, though. I feel like it just kind of gets lost into, I don't know, like a typical J-rock ballad territory a little bit.
A little bit
I like
of,
the chorus, though.
anime intro,
Yeah,
outro.
kind of. Like,
ish.
I'm already imagining some sort of, like, anime credit sequence
for
playing
sure.
with
Yeah.
this song.
Yeah. It sounds like maybe like something Back On would do. Remember Back
Yeah.
On? Without the rapping.
No,
But
I
not
don't.
quite opening material. You know, it's not like a song that's gonna have like
No,
a
but
hot
not
opening for a
not
show.
every anime intro outro is like god tier. So
Yeah,
this is for like the lesser anime.
like a B show.
Yeah, but it's like it's like a cult following because it's sort of okay. Yeah, so that I mean to compare it to Real Existence, it's probably not close because Real Existence is like for me like
Yeah, I was super
95.
digging Real Existence.
It's fucking awesome. It's an incredible song. The song definitely not on par with that, but still I think it's still solid. A song that I can definitely like go revisit and I'll enjoy.
Yeah, it's a good song. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, it just
Yeah,
compared to Real Existence. It's
I think to me it's just it still lacks the hook.
yeah,
Like I don't feel myself anticipating like, oh, I can't wait until like this part of the song drops, you know.
right.
I think the song
Yeah.
is just an even keel all the way through.
Yeah,
So if I didn't love it from the beginning, like I'm not loving it by the end either.
I thought the chorus was above average though, so I think there's a hook there.
I mean, the chorus is the best part of the song,
Oh, yeah.
for sure. I just don't know if the chorus would even like hit the bar where I would be like, yeah, I would love to revisit this song.
no. It seems pretty standard rock for me. Something I could definitely see playing on the radio here, but not a hit.
What kind of score would you give it, Draco?
I'd give this probably about a 73.
73?
Yeah.
What about the music video?
Probably about the same.
73?
Yeah. I mean, it's a pretty. It's what I would expect from a rock band for a video.
Yeah. So it reminds me of like early 2000s music videos
Yeah.
Yeah.
where, you know, it's like it's a barren desert and
It's shot super nicely though. You know, there's no weird like tint over the whole PV. You know, there's some transition, you know, filtering going on, but
yeah.
other than that, it's shot really nicely. The colors are good.
I mean, it had some heavy vignetting
Yeah.
where like the edges get really dark.
Yeah,
So it
but
looks
it's
like
not
it constantly looks like it's like a Instagram video.
right. I mean, that's only certain parts of the PV
Yeah.
for a split second or two. So it's not
Yeah.
too bad. But that's like every like rock PV does that, you know.
Yeah.
They always like try and do Instagram shit and you know, I don't know, to make it feel a little more edgy or something, I don't know.
I feel like this music video would actually. Well, I think about this about most band music videos. Maybe I'm just conditioned because this is how I grew up watching rock music videos, but I always want there to be some sort of like, not a narrative, but just at least another. Like one half of it would be the band playing the song and being badass with their instruments and everything, and then the other. But it would be like intercut with scenes of them like not doing band stuff, but doing other stuff, you know? Like whether they're like trashing a school or like having fun somewhere else, or, you know, with this song, I don't know what they would be doing.
Oh, I thought you meant like you wanted like characters were like in Linkin Park where a girl's crying in the bathtub or something.
Oh, no, not like that. I'm thinking more like Blink 182 or, you know, just there would be some sort of like narrative through line where it has the band members not with their instruments
Yeah.
and just having
Yeah.
them put in a different situation that would like heighten the music video a little bit. Whereas this is, I don't know, it feels a little too straight, although
Yeah.
I do think it's pretty effective. But it's just as the members playing, it's the band playing their
boring.
instruments throughout the entire music video. And for me, I guess I just wanted something to break it out of it. Although the night scene, the night shots do look really nice with the pyrotechnics and everything.
It's badass.
Yeah, so I mean, I think I'll give it like a straight. I'll give it a. I'll give it a 68 for the song. Music video, I will give it a higher score of 73. I can recognize that this is a proficiently made song and they can play their instruments and there are strong vocals in this song. It just doesn't click with me, this sound in particular.
Alright. I'm gonna give the PV a 75. I think it's just average, you know. If it was a little more interesting to look at, it'd be above average, but it's shot nicely. I like the way it's shot, so it'll just be 75. The song, I'll give it 78. I think it's slightly above average. It's pretty catchy to me, so, you know, more Bandmade. I like it. So yeah, it's Bandmade, The Non-Fiction Days.
I always thought it, well, not always, but I just think it's really weird that they decided to make a pun on Band-Aid with Bandmade.
Yep.
It's just a strange word to make a pun on.
I'm sort of surprised that it's not their logo. Like,
Yeah.
It's like a Band-Aid. That's
Yeah,
their logo.
would be
or
like a
something.
bloody Band-Aid.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't
with
people
with
get
a maid
behind
hat or something? I don't know. Alright. Party people, are you ready? Because up girls, Kakukari are coming to drink up your seishun no namida.
that? Is this really a party, though? Is this song a party?
I mean,
No.
it's EDM.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is like...
It gets pretty bright during the chorus. I mean, there's build-up. And completely random Mario sound effects.
Yeah, because, like, Mushroom, 1-Up, is in the lyrics.
The lyrics for this song are just freaking stupid. What up?
1-Up
can't-
Mushroom.
Yeah. So hurt.
Can't you get sued for this?
Uh,
I don't know. Maybe. I mean, the
I don't
sounds
know.
the sounds definitely sound like they were ripped straight out of Mario, but maybe they tweaked it a little bit so that it's not exactly the same.
Yeah. I don't know. This song, at first, the first couple listens, I was like, song's alright. It's nothing special, but I think the chorus is starting to hook me. The verse still is kind of weird with the weird lyrics and 1-Up Mushroom, like randomly. It's sort of awkward.
It seems
for
really
me.
out of place, and the sound effect too. Like it's not.
Yeah, it's forced.
It's not like they went for a video game theme at all. They just
No.
sort of threw it in there. For
Oh, do you like
no reason.
how this PV has like a loading screen and it says load, but it's spelled out LODE?
Yep.
Load Seishun Namida.
I feel like that's not the first time that's happened.
I'm sure it's not. But like, come on! Like, I think people have played enough video games over there in Japan to, like, at least look it up. You know, like, how do you spell load? LODE?
well, in the same screen, it also says loading, spelled right.
Oh, is
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's fucking weird.
But it's more like it's a throwback to, like, Lode Runner. Where a lodestone, that's how they spell it.
Interesting. That might be it then.
Because
Part of
there's
me-
more than one game referenced in this.
Part of me wonders if I would. I'm almost certain that if I just listened to this song without having watched the music video, I would like this song more. But because the music video is so
Black
terrible
and white
in
boringness.
some ways. Yeah, it's slow, it's black and white. The members look bored.
No, man, it's
Like-
supposed to be emotional.
It's not emotional at all. It just fails to resonate on any level
Tears
whatsoever.
of your youth, man. They're looking at the past, their youth, the regrets.
Yeah, so I mean, like I feel like if I heard this song just straight, like I got a copy of this CD for the first time and put it in and just listened to it, I would like the song more.
Probably.
But even then, like the video game sound effects are really annoying. And it would, like, regardless of the music video, that would actually detract from my enjoyment of the song. Are those really stupid video game noises?
I've come to terms with them, and I'm starting to ignore them,
Oh, yeah?
which is good. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't so much mind the video game sounds in the EDM sound.
It's not even integrated well, though.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's so,
It just shows
so out
up
of
when
place.
it's convenient because they want to make that reference. And then it disappears.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, yeah, this song is pretty good. And then it just...
I don't
pops up
mind it
again.
anymore.
I don't know. It's
The
really
first couple
distracting.
times is really obvious, but
And
I'm past it now.
these members could not be more bored out of their fucking minds.
Yeah. No, that's not
Yes.
boredom.
No, they are bored as fuck.
No, they're trying to be like melancholy and shit, man. It just looks like boredom.
They're all depressed. Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's not boredom. They just need help. They need a friend, okay?
It's like, oh god, what do I do with my life?
Yeah, they got fired.
Let's
From-
throw
from
rocks
up
into the
front?
stream for solidarity.
Yeah, that's
Luck.
a Japanese thing, man. That's a Japanese youth thing, man.
Tossing rocks into your local
when you
river.
have all this pent up emotions and you're like you're keeping them bottled up. You want to let it out. You let it out by
Yeah.
going to the riverbed and you fucking throw rocks at it.
They throw it so convincingly too. It hurts. It's cold outside. I'm pretty sure that's what they were thinking. Why are we doing this? I
Yeah.
don't know. This is such a weird. Is it like a B-side to Party People or something? What is this?
If this is the actual, like, if this is the main side, I'm
Yeah.
gonna
God.
cry. I'm gonna fucking cry.
Yeah. I
I don't
hope
hate
this
this song.
is. I hope this is the B-side to Alien.
Party People Alien is amazing.
Yeah, Party People Alien is fucking. song
See,
fucking
I
rocks.
feel like this should be a ballad. I really do.
it is.
But it's got the like poppy, upbeat EDM track to it. It just doesn't work for me.
Yeah. See, the instrumental is like outpacing like the actual vocal work in
Yeah.
some ways. Like it's just way too bright sounding and just pumped up compared to the very like
I think there's like this interesting
Emotional
synergy that
ballad.
creates this uplifting melancholy song. I like songs like that where they have like this dichotomy of like light versus dark and yin and yang where
Yeah.
you know maybe the music is kind of hype but like vocally it's really like toned down and kind of sad. It sort of reminds me of like a song like Celebration by Supergirls where it's just this weird mix and there's some sort of balance going on, but when it's pulled off correctly, it's super catchy. It can be super catchy, and I do like the atmosphere in the song. I do like the mood that it sets. So I might be the only one, but I like it.
So what would you rate the song, Yoshi?
I think this is definitely an above average song. I'll give it like a 78. I think it can
78?
definitely. Yeah, I think it can definitely grow on me too. Sort of like Party People, where I was like weirded out the first couple times I listened to it, but this song I wasn't really weirded out. I thought like the video game sounds were a little weird, not so out of place. I thought it was super interesting choice, but I didn't like hate it like maybe you do, but. I hate the PV.
Yeah.
This PV sucks.
The only thing good about this PV is there's really nice shots of Saho. That's about it.
It has nice shots of all the members. I think the members are shot really nicely. It's just the problem is that it's black and white, and then they're
They
looking
look
sad and
absolutely disinterested.
yeah. I mean, that's what it is.
That's the thing. I don't see sadness when I see them.
No, you look into their eyes and their soul, man. And you see the sadness. It's in the eyes.
Saho actually looks like she's happy in this.
Yeah, she doesn't look so sad.
But then I feel like
Which
she
one
got
is
the bait.
Saho?
Saho's the first one that sings.
Yeah, she's the one with all the like straight close-ups of her. They're not
Yeah.
angled or anything.
She actually looks like she's singing.
Well, yeah.
While everyone looks like they're just whispering the lyrics.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Some lip sync issues too.
Yeah.
Well, she does the like diva lines too. She's the one that does the diva line in the opening of Party People Alien.
She seems to get those kinds
Yeah.
of lines.
Yeah, she definitely looks like the only one that's actually singing or believes in any part of the song.
She's a believer.
Yeah. She's making eye contact. She's engaged, you know? Everyone else is like, whatever, I'm gonna stare at this fucking penny on the floor while I'm singing this song. While I'm mouthing this song.
I'm gonna stare at this gum wrapper and give it my
Yeah,
disdain.
that is more interesting than what is going. That's more interesting than this PV. I'm gonna give the song. I'll give the song a 72. I think if it didn't have any video game references, musically and lyrically, it would probably get a few points higher. Maybe we'll get closer to a 75. So I mean, I think that shows that I don't dislike the song. I just feel like the song could have gotten, I don't know. I feel like the song could be much better, basically. And I think it also shows how a really, really boring PV can drag a song down. Because I really had to pull myself out of the situation and wonder if I would like this song better or worse without this music video. And if I had listened to the song without the music video, I probably would have started with a higher impression of the song itself. So yeah, that's gonna be the score for the song, and for the music video, I'll pretty much give it like, I don't know, give it like a 56. There's the one member who looks like she knows what she's doing. But I mean, just everything. Like, the shots are completely static, and then the black and white. And it's not black and white in a way where they, like, really thought about shooting in black and white, where they actually set up lighting scenarios to make things look dramatic or anything. I think they just shot everything in video and just turned it black and white without thinking about what it would look like in black and white in a lot of these shots. So there's a little carelessness there. A lot of slow motion shots and shots that I couldn't care for, so that's where it's gonna stand for me.
I'd give this song like a 68. I think the verse and the chorus are like two different songs, or should be two different songs, and they just don't. It doesn't work for me with the music. It's like an EDM ballad for me, and it just. It's slightly above average for that, or above what I would give a ballad, but instrumentally, I think I'd like it better than with the lyrics. The PV, like a 55, maybe a 60. It's shot well. The members look good, but it's boring. They don't even color the like game freaking power-ups and stuff in there to add some flair.
Everything's got to be black and white, man. All right, I think I gave the song a 78. I'm gonna give the PV 50. It's pretty bad for all the reasons that we've stated on the past 10 minutes. So that's Up Girls Kakokari Seishun no Namida.
Yeah.
Next up, Shiritsu Ebisu Chugaku Nikibi.
Yeah.
also known as Pimple.
Ah.
Does it make sense now?
Yeah.
Adds up, right?
There's some production in this music video that I didn't expect.
Dude, this PV is awesome.
Yeah. I was taken aback.
Clever use of mirrors, stuff like that.
Yeah. There's
Yeah.
a lot of production that went into this. And like at first when I saw like a clip of this that someone just like ripped and put on like Twitter. So it was like a, like a 10 to 20 second clip. And I thought I was watching a CM because of like how sort of like clean and sharp it looked.
Yeah, it does.
And then I realized it was actually the music video. And I was like, holy shit.
They should actually use this for like acne, like
Yeah, it looks like an
lotion
Acne
or
commercial.
face wash.
It looks like a lot of money when it looks expensive is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And it looks
Yeah.
really nice as a result.
Well, they should have spent a little more money on like a hairstylist because they all look
No.
ragged.
Snap!
They're going full dumb on this, man. They weren't trying to be like, oh, this is cover of 17, Cosmopolitan. They're trying to go full stupid. Pretty sure.
Kashiwagi's hair is pretty funny though.
I don't know.
She's got that like Hermione Granger hair.
There's a few that look alright, but
I think
Some of
I think
the
the hair
rest
looking
just-
unfinished is sort of a thing because they're
Getting up.
it's like they're in front of the they're getting ready for the day kind of
They
thing.
sort of look like they're in pajamas, so it makes sense.
Yeah, pajama-esque,
They
pajama
woke
chic.
up- Yeah. They woke up and they're like, oh, I got a pimple on my nose.
Especially Yasumoto, those were straight up pajamas
Yeah.
and just random kaleidoscope effects. And it fits
Yeah,
with the
the-
song though. It's
yeah,
got those like little xylophone chimes and whatnot.
I mean,
yeah,
this song is just, or this PV is, or the whole thing, I guess, is sort of like, I'm gonna not interested really. Like visually super awesome, but it's not like mind blowing, you know.
Yeah,
I
I'd like.
appreciate it.
Yeah. So having listened to the album that this is on, okay. So at first, I saw this music video for the first time, right? I was like, this is gonna be on the album, and I liked the song in the context of the PV, the same
not
way that I
outside.
liked Sherry when I saw it with the PV.
Yeah.
So I was wondering if I was going to like this song if I listen, if I just heard it by itself. In the album, it's actually placed after a few like harder songs. So hearing this song follow it up was actually really refreshing, and
It's like
really
a cool off song.
yeah, like I liked that the song was where it was on the album, and it made me appreciate the song a lot more, which is what an album is supposed to do. So I think it's really successful on that end. So I did enjoy the song, and I do like the song now. But when I first saw this song, heard this song, I was like, this sounds like a B-side to an Ebichu song.
It's the third B-side, or the second B-side.
Right. The
Yeah.
one that got, where it's like, oh, we were commissioned to make a song about breaking out for this acne cream. Like, let's just pull one out. Here you go. Here's your song. It kind of has that feeling. So yeah, I don't know. I can see it can't be an exciting song. Or I guess if any group could make an exciting song about acne, it would be Ebichu. But
Well, they made
decided
an
to go.
exciting song about toothaches and
Yeah,
cavities.
toothaches, exactly.
But this
Toothaches
one
are
is not
aggressive
that.
though. Acne is more like, oh man,
That's
that's a bummer.
Yeah. But this song's sort of a bummer for me. I'm really not into like the 60s, 70s Japanese folk music. It's very predictable. It's very like even Ebichu can't.
I feel like the instrumentals are pretty playful though.
this is
Like it's
pretty
not a
much that.
busoge situation with Momoclo where I was
No,
like,
but
oh god,
this
this
is-
is just a folk song.
No, this is
Straight
more of a
up.
pop folk song though. It's more
Yeah,
like
this has a bit more spring to it.
yeah, it's more like a female singer rather than a male singer singing it. It's about one-sided love. You know, I look at him and he looks at me, but I can't tell him my feelings. Type of thing going on.
Right.
That's the sense I get from all of these like old folk music from Japan.
Mm-hmm.
And this genre never resonated with me. Even like the quote unquote classics, the timeless classics, the hits, just never resonated with me.
I don't know. There are definitely some Japanese pop folky songs from the 70s and 60s that, like Candies and whatnot, like that do sound pretty. That I like the sound. Yeah, this song, I don't know. I mean, I told you my background on this song. I ended up appreciating the song a lot more for what it was, especially after listening to it on the album. And I do think it has plenty of musical moments in here that would bring me back to it, I think. It's definitely not, what I come to Ebichu for the most part. But, yeah, I mean, I feel like this is basically Ebichu's Sherry song.
It's absolutely Ebichu Sherry.
The Sherry of Ebichu. It's got some charm to it. The same, I mean, it's the way Ebichu does most of their songs.
Yeah, I'm not big on it. It's
It's
I
no
don't know.
Natsudaze, man.
no,
It's not. No, it's not.
I mean, I like Ai's parts in it, but overall, it's not interesting to me. I want to skip it.
It's
The
a
song,
good interlude song, I would say. Where it is on the album is actually really, really nice.
And
my
it's
opinion.
it's fine because the song doesn't overstay its welcome. It's only like 3 minutes and change. So
Yeah.
it's not one of those like 5-minute songs that just drag
Right.
and drag.
It's
and
not going to
drag.
go through the chorus like 5 times and
Yeah, it's real quick.
Yeah.
So
bring
that's
you
why
into
it
a long,
doesn't-
drawn-out bridge and then back to the chorus again.
Exactly.
It's
That's why it
not one
doesn't
of
like
those.
really piss me off. But I'm not really digging the sound.
I just think this is an interesting pick to turn into a music video to be like a front-running like album
Yeah.
song. Because I never saw this song as that, As much as I
Yeah.
like it in the context of the album, like I wouldn't have chosen this song to be like, oh yeah, let's make a big budget music video on this.
Yeah.
At the same time,
have.
I like the music video. I like the music video for what it is. It looks really nice.
No, it's really nice. The
So I
PV's
mean, they
definitely done well.
definitely had a concept for it and wanted to go with it. So
I don't really like the kaleidoscope effect, but it's a little distracting and
I mean, it doesn't stay throughout the whole PV. So
no, which is good.
they only use it for certain musical moments, especially when they use the trime or during some of the chorus parts.
it's mostly towards the end, isn't it?
Yeah, it is towards the end.
little bit in the middle, but mostly towards the end.
Yeah, I don't think it's too bad.
So yeah, it's this. I don't know. I'm gonna blame Kaho for it.
Why?
This song doesn't embody Kaho at all.
Isn't
I don't think so.
Kaho the one at the very
Kaho's
start?
song would be
Yeah.
all over the fucking place
Yeah.
and super weird.
Kaho is a goofy motherfucker. The song
Maybe
is anything but
so, but I don't like her voice.
I mean, do any of us really like Kaho Riko's voice?
I don't.
But
No.
but I also like their voice.
Exactly. That's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
Like their singing voice is not good, but there's this
they are
charm
technically
to it.
terrible.
They're actually terrible at singing.
Yeah.
But there's this charm to it.
Yep. Riko sounds like a
Ebichu's
screaming
crazy.
5-year-old boy when she sings, but that sounds okay sometimes because it's an Ebichu song.
Exactly. In the context of Ebichu, is fucking fantastic. If you want good singing, you got Mayama Rika, and you got your Kashiwagi Hinatas and your
Yeah.
Hoshimides.
That's the thing I really like about Ebichu. As a small side note, is that Ebichu is one of the few like equal opportunity idol groups
dude,
out there.
they are the
Yeah.
most equal opportunity group.
They have no centers. They don't have the best singers. Just using up 90% of the lines. They're very, very even keeled. They give everyone opportunities in that
It's
group.
the
to
most
shine.
random collection of girls of all time, and
Yeah, it
giving
is.
them equal opportunity. Even like this weird baby-voiced girl, you would think would be pushed to the center of Earth, but
Yeah.
she
In any other group,
she
yeah,
would be the
like,
center, right?
their lines would be dominated by hers for sure.
Her, Mide, probably Rika, and then Hinata probably would dominate the lines,
Yeah.
but it's like the most even line distribution in idol industry right now,
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
which makes Ebichu all that more interesting, and that's why it keeps me interested in even the quote-unquote lower tier members.
Right.
Members that I don't really care for, I still care about.
Yeah, because they give them moments,
Yeah, like I'm not a big Yasumoto fan, but because I see her as much as I see Hinata, I can't help but like be okay with it because that's just me being a fan of the group. And
Yeah.
if I sit here hating on every moment that the members on screen, then I'm just gonna have a miserable time, and I'm just gonna be a sad motherfucker.
Hey man, there are plenty of idol fans who do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they can be a miserable motherfucker by
But,
themselves.
yeah.
I'm not.
But I
Gonna do
mean,
that.
I feel like angry fans come out of the fact that there is not equal opportunity in a lot of these groups.
So everyone should be a fan of Ebichu, is what you're saying.
Yeah,
Math.
basically.
It's math.
But then on the other hand, you have but she doesn't get enough time because of equal opportunities.
Because
so.
there's like 10 members and
She
there's too
deserves
many.
more time.
Yeah.
Come on.
Fuck that.
So.
No one deserves anything.
Are we in a capitalistic system or not? So, grading time. I'm gonna give this song like a 75. I think it's pleasant enough. I think it's easy listening, especially its place in the album in particular. I really like the music video. Also helped me enjoy the song a lot more in that regard. The music video, I'll give the music video like 83. Ebichu is not the greatest producer of like memorable or super awesome music videos. Natsudaza Jr. obviously notwithstanding, which is probably my favorite Ebichu PV.
You said Natsudasu Jr.
Oh, Junior, Natsudaze, Johnny. Johnny Jr., come on.
Oh, dude. Don't forget Kari Keiyaku is an amazing PV.
Kari Keiyaku. Yeah, that PV.
Yeah,
Also
and
great. But yeah, that's where I stand on those.
Tish was a pretty awesome PV too.
Which one was Tish?
They were like unboxing tissues, like
Yeah, and blowing their nose.
yeah.
I almost don't remember that.
They're like leaning on
That was a while
bicycles. Oh, this is fucking like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of the earlier.
Oh My
ones.
Ghost is amazing.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
With half the members that I don't recognize because they all.
Because they all
like
left
one
before,
of them
yeah.
left.
Um,
Wasn't it Miyazaki Aoi?
beats me, man.
Which song was it?
Oh my ghost.
Oh My Ghost. I feel like there were at least 2 members there. That, like,
No,
were dedicated.
because
No, it was only one that I.
It was
don't
just
know.
one.
For me,
Oh.
before I got into Ebichu.
Yeah, not sure.
Like Mizuki's there, Natsu's there, Hirono's there, and then there's this one random girl. I think her name's Miyazaki or Aoi or something.
Mizuki?
We all know a Mizuki. Come on.
Yeah.
I searched it. Oh My Ghost, and all I'm coming up with is Korean drama.
It's Korean drama, great.
Called Oh My Ghost.
What's her
Yeah.
name? Miyazaki Reina.
Ah.
Miyazaki Reina is the one that I don't know that's in those PVs. Like she was in the first handful of PVs that
Is she the one from what is it, Diamond? That's got like the really soft, whispery voice.
I don't know.
when they were still indie.
I don't know. Koike Ryo and Miyazaki Reina are the two members that I don't recognize when I watch the old Ebichu PVs. Because that was before my time.
Yeah, I would give this song. I have a hard time with this one because I do like the sound of it, but I find it sleepy.
Did you like the Chupa Cabra song?
Chupacabra?
I know what he's talking about, but I can't think of the name of it or what it sounds like right off the top of my head.
They had a Chupacabra song?
Yeah.
When?
What was that? Was that an album song?
Possibly.
Was that from like Shunin?
It might have been. On Tuning, there was definitely a. There was also like a Hawaiian theme song. It was sort of like breezy, and it reminded me of this song too.
I'm not sure if I've ever listened to all of Tuning.
With Tuning, I don't know. The song that basically defines Tuning for me is Mugen Looper. It is by far.
I like
That's-
Pakuchi.
That song is just so great. Oh yeah, Pakuchi's amazing.
Yeah.
Pakuchi.
Yeah. For me, I think I'd give the song like a 68. I don't see myself listening to it that often, but it's not offensive to me.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
Unlike some of their other singles that they've done. The video, I'd have to go with like a 75. The kaleidoscope really bothers my eyes, and I have a hard time watching it. It's really bright for me, so.
I think I like the PV a lot. I think I'll give it an 82.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's good. The song, I'll give a 68, like Draco. I'm pretty much there with you. Like, I think the song is catchy, it's just not my kind of sound. So, it's just... It doesn't speak to me, yo. That's all it is.
That's fair.
Alright, that's Shiritsu Ebisu Chugaku, Nikibi. We're coming up on an hour. Do you guys want to do one more, or...
Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah.
Let's do one more. This one's, Lovely Doll. Braver. It's a verb.
Braver?
Yeah. No, it's not a verb. It's a noun.
Yeah.
It's not an adjective, like it should be.
Because they're not braving.
No, braving would be bravely default. So Lovely Doll. I'm not too familiar with this group.
I am not familiar with the group either.
I think I've seen one or two of their PVs. This song. Go ahead.
I know very little about them. The only reason I really know them at all is because my Jewel Kiss Oshi moved to the group.
So you should
Really?
follow her.
I do.
Yeah, so you should know everything about them now.
No. I don't. They're a sister group to Doll Elements.
Wait, what? Lovely Doll is?
Yeah.
What the fuck? I didn't know that.
Loose Twinkle Link and Stella Beats, they're sister groups, yeah.
Wait, what? You just named like two more groups.
Yeah. There's
What the hell
another
is
one.
that?
And Reeve.
What the fuck?
I'm pretty sure we've covered them too.
It's like a whole network.
Yeah, they're all on ArcJewel.
I had no idea Doll Elements was sister groups with Lovely Doll. That's fucking crazy.
Yep. Apparently they're Lovely Doll is the first idol unit that ArcJewel produced.
Interesting.
And Ayasako Miyu and Sano Yuriko are former AKB Kinshusei. Kyusei, whatever.
They don't
Really?
sound familiar.
No.
they didn't last very long, probably. So this song sounds like a, you know, like a concert, like, I don't know, put your hands up in the air kind of song, you know? Like a towel
Yeah.
song, maybe?
It's not. It doesn't have like that anthem.
Not
to it, I
quite.
feel like.
Yeah, but I've heard some towel songs that not that catchy.
Yeah. It doesn't
People
seem
are
like a
waving their
rally
towel.
type song necessarily.
It just seems like this positive song that people like really get hype during
Yeah.
concerts for.
It's got those segments where you would be waving a towel, but it wouldn't be the full-on towel song.
No, probably not.
I feel like the instrumentals are kind of boring to me.
It's generic.
Like
Yeah.
Let's be real.
my mind already sort of like turned off when I heard like the synth rocks with the strings over them. For some reason, like that combination in particular, maybe it's because AKB like totally killed that sound for me or something. But just when I heard that combo with the piano, I felt like I already knew the song.
But you know what the difference is though? AKB uses more of the synthy sounding drums, while
Yeah.
this sounds like real drums. So
Yeah, this one. I mean, the guitar and drums both
they
sound a
sound
lot
real.
realer.
So I like that aspect instead of
Mhm.
synthy.
Yeah, so I was
So-
gonna say it sounds like a beefed up AKB song.
Yeah, it sounds fuller.
Yeah.
Well, that doesn't mean it's better.
And the chorus is a lot more of a rock chorus as well.
Yeah,
I feel like
it's
at parts
faster
anyway.
too.
Yeah,
All AKB songs are usually at a certain tempo,
yeah.
like the up-tempo ones are. This one's a little faster.
Yeah, but I think the song is effective at like the emotion that it's trying to portray.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why I think it's a towel waving song. I think it's
Mhm.
one of those songs that you like kind of connect with the crowd, and the crowd connects with the members.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, there's a part where they raise their fist in the air and stuff. I could see it, you know,
Mhm.
being one of those like hype songs.
Yeah.
And the choreography is pretty nice for this song too. Just
Yeah.
since this is they're performing on a stage, but it doesn't look like a live performance.
It might be one of those, hey, we're gonna record a PV.
It looks
you
like
guys
a
wanna hang
rehearsal
out?
or something.
Yeah.
Well, there's a few shots of the crowd where it looks like it's
There are?
live. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a couple of crowd shots. It just looks like it. To me, it looks like they invited the fans to, hey, we're gonna
Right.
shoot a PV
To
on
be in a
Saturday.
music video.
You know, yeah, you want to be in
Yeah.
the video? Hey, here, come hang out, type of thing. That's what it looks like.
Yeah. So, some more information on him. Ota Rion
That
From-
sounds familiar.
in MB48
Yeah.
joined in March of 2015.
Okay,
Huh.
now I think I remember this. I remember this trivial fact.
She left
Yeah.
NMB
Yeah.
to be in
Yeah.
this group.
Yeah.
Well, she left NMB.
Well, she left
Why?
NMB and then she ended up in this group.
Yeah. They also signed under Asobi Systems label, Fujiyama Project, alongside Yamaguchi Kasai Gakuen and Nijino Conquistador in May of 2015. So there's definitely some possible yeah, I can't think of the word now. Push behind them.
I mean, it's not really like a big label or anything, though.
That's true, but Niji seems to be doing pretty good.
Yeah, but it's not like they're on Oricon or anything.
Yeah.
Especially
Well-
with that fucking Alien song.
Is Oricon actually... Well, yeah. Okay. I get you.
The song is way too long.
What is... Yeah.
As is 90% of Japanese music, yes.
God,
Yeah.
this is 4.5 minutes at least.
It's way too long.
It's 4:47.
Yeah. Well, I mean, not accounting for like the first 10 seconds maybe,
Yeah.
since it takes a while. It takes a little bit to get the song going.
I'm sorry, unless you have some sort of epic song like Queen's Bohemian Rhapsody, your song should not be more than like 3:45. Any
Yeah.
genre. I don't have attention spans for all these
That's the
musics.
thing. Like for the first half of the song, I was kind of falling asleep, but then they have this really long but cool musical bridge with like a guitar solo and everything, and I get back into it. So I feel like if they just got to that part sooner, I would like, there would be something that I wouldn't have to like wait for 3 minutes to hit, you know?
Yeah.
If they could hit that part like 2 minutes in, and then hit the bridge, and then take it back to the chorus at the end and finish the song, it would be a much more effective one.
Yeah, I just feel this sounds very generic.
Yeah.
It's just
It's very generic, but it's not. It's not like it's badly produced.
No.
no.
It's
There's
catchy,
a lot of
too.
times where I feel like a song is very generic or boilerplate. It also usually comes with really like underwhelming instrumentals or vocal work. Whereas the vocal work here isn't like outstanding in any way. It's very like typical indie idol vocals. And they're all singing as a group. I don't think there are that many solo lines in
No,
this
there
song,
really
right?
isn't.
No.
Or at all.
Maybe one or two very
There
brief
are
ones.
actually a couple. There are a few solo lines here, especially right after the bridge where they like cut off. They cut off like most of the instrumentation.
Yeah.
Um,
But it's more as like an introductory to the line, and then the rest join in.
yeah, but I think as
So-
far as the instrumentation goes, this is actually a lot better than most indie groups I've listened to. I feel like there's good production behind the song
Yeah.
that kind of elevates it. That brings it to a higher level than other groups of this caliber.
Yeah.
But then again, I don't really know how popular this group is, or how long they've been around.
Well, they've been
Or
around.
anything like that.
Yeah, they've been around since 2011.
2011,
So they've been around a while.
with a lot of original members from 2011.
I was looking at that, and it doesn't look like it.
Hmm.
They had like a big. They're on their like fourth generation,
I see.
I think, maybe fifth. Yeah, they've went through a lot of members, and they haven't released a lot. They had three singles.
So it's one of those groups that have been around for a long time and also released like 5 things.
Well, no, it's not quite that bad. They released 3 singles each in 2013 and 2014,
Okay, that's pretty good.
but only one in 2012 and 2015. So
Weird. Maybe they had an album.
they had Doll Collection, which I believe also featured like Doll Elements and some of the other groups in 2013. But that's it for releases. I don't know if it's just the members not wanting to do it or what, but
Hmm.
I know like Nakagawa, the reason she joined the group was because she moved to Tokyo for school. She actually got
okay.
accepted into school in Tokyo, so she left Jewel Kiss and ended up joining this group. So it must not be too hard to join them, I guess, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, I feel this the videos. It's a typical live shot. Well, not really typical because there's not the shots of the crowd,
Yeah, there are almost no shots of the crowd until the end.
which is unusual. But
I guess I mean,
I'm okay
it
with
fits
that.
with their motif of it being black and white at the beginning. And then when it turns color is when they sort of show the crowd
yeah,
and show that this is a actual live performance that's happening.
I think I'm okay with it. I'd rather see no crowd than too much of the crowd. Because there have been some PVs where it just features way too much of the crowd and it takes the focus away from the members.
Yeah.
I guess
So-
I would have liked more like wide shots though.
Yeah, I mean, there's a healthy
like-
balance, but I'm just saying, like, if I had to
I think of Melon Juice. I'm
Prefer.
like that was a concert PV.
I mean, that was a great PV.
Yeah.
yeah. I think that some of the PVs fall into the mistake of being too many long shots from like clear back at the back of the theater or whatever, and there's not that many like actual close-up shots.
Yeah.
Even from
Whereas here, it's almost all mid shots. Or
Yeah.
medium to close.
yeah,
But I think it showcases the choreography pretty well. I think all these members are really competent. They're good dancers. They sing
Yeah.
fairly well. I think the song is well produced. There's really not a lot to like. I mean, not a lot to dislike about this song or this whole package. Other than the song itself, like fundamentally, doesn't stand out a whole lot.
yeah. It's a generic Idol song.
Yeah, I feel like the arrangement is very like Idol 101.
I mean,
But they, it's in execution. It's done a lot more competently than it typically is. So I think
Yeah.
it's one shining grace. I feel like the music video by itself could have used a little more variety. They do break it up with some like backroom shots, but they're
The
not
Draco
particularly interesting or
nah, these are not
they
really
don't
that
showcase
good.
personalities or anything all that much.
If you just do backstage footage, Draco will just. That's 100.
Yeah,
No,
the whole thing is
It's just
The whole
backstage
thing's
footage,
backstage.
and you're just like 100.
yeah. But like in this music video, okay, first of all, this music video didn't need to be black and white at all, ever at any point.
No, it's dumb.
no.
Yeah, they just did it so that they could bring the color back towards the end. But
I think it's supposed to be symbolic in some way, but
guess.
it kind of just goes over my head.
yeah, but yeah, when the color comes in, you're just God. I wish the whole music video was like this and not black
Yeah,
and white.
yeah.
So, the song I'll give it like a 72. I think it rises above other songs that are like this, simply because of the music production. I think the members are also, I don't know. The members look like they know what they're doing, I guess.
Great. I hope they do.
Yeah, like they just seem, I don't know. They just seem like they're more together than other idol or other like
Well,
idols, I guess. But
I mean,
these-
considering how many are from other groups that have been
Yeah.
around, and some of them pretty big names.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm not surprised by that.
I mean, there's
um,
even X Idol
number.
Street in here.
Yeah, so I mean, it's just a good package overall. PV, like the choreography is, I guess, the thing that stands out the most in a positive way, and the dancing proficiency. So I'll give the PV like a 70, maybe a 68. I'll give it a 68 because I wish it had more variety.
Draco,
What about this song?
I think you said 73.
Yeah,
Okay. I would give the song, 75, 76, somewhere in there. It's a good song. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being typical. The PV I'd give. I really don't like the black and white. It's.
Tell that to Up Girls.
I did. I don't like that either.
you
Yeah.
sent them a letter.
So I would give the PV probably like a 65.
All right. I'll give the PV a 65 as well. Just wish it was a little more interesting. And the song a 70. I think it's about average, maybe a little below. I wish the hook was a little stronger, but I think it's right there in the middle.
Yeah, this song does lack a strong hook.
I think there's a little bit of a hook. There's a baby hook there.
They're just little baby hooks throughout the song, but it doesn't. There's no like build up and then drop the chorus, and you're like, oh man, I'm totally into it. You know.
So yeah, that's the story of Lovely Doll Braver. So yeah, that's I think that's gonna do it for the show. That was the NSK PV Power Hour for April 23rd, 2016, and we'll see you guys next week.
See ya.
See ya.